Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Nelson. Listen, look out for the brand new CD, Fearless. It's in stores now. iTunes, Amazon, wherever you find music, select Target stores, Walmart, download it, get it now. And listen, shout out to gospelgoodies.com.
Gospel goodies.
Gospel goodies. Gospel goodies.
This is Gospel Goodies.
I purposed to record live because my church is called the Faith Center in Sunrise, Florida. Bishop Henry Fernandez, my pastor. Shout out to my church and my pastor. But I love my church, and I always tell people I love the atmosphere at the church. It's always so friendly, always free, always open. I mean, you can go in any direction. You can go, like, we have a lot of islanders, so we can go reggae, we can go hardcore, maybe Pentecostal church. We can go to CCM style worship. We can go to hymns. It's such an open environment, and there's never a struggle for the atmosphere. And so for me to go live, I wanted to capture what Sunday morning, I guess, feels like at the Faith Center, which is a sing-along atmosphere. You sing the hook, they got it. All you got to do is say la la la, and the whole church will say la la la, and it'll be like that throughout the whole course of the worship experience. And so I wanted to record it live there in South Florida. So I wanted people to feel what my church feels like, what it feels like on a Sunday morning. And then also my philosophy was, if my church feels like this and they're singing along, if you're driving in your car, in your house, or wherever you are at your desk at work, and you hear everybody singing along, it'll almost, I don't want to say force you, but it will encourage you to sing along. And then before you know it, the songs will be in your heart, and before you know it, you'll start living out the songs, and the songs will begin to encourage and to inspire you. I had a dream team in from every aspect of this record, in my opinion. I feel like this is my best work yet because I was able to gather some of the greatest background singers, worship leaders, and musicians to undergird, to be the foundation. I feel like these are some of my best songs. I've worked with this gentleman by the name of Kenneth Shelton for every record I've done, and I think you can really hear our chemistry. And then another part of the dream team is you have Kim Burrell, you have Jason Nelson, my twin brother, you got Ty Tribbett, this African worship artist by the name of Sonny Badu, The Truth, my niece Jade Milan is singing. Who else is on there? Dorinda Clark Cole, Kim Burrell. I mean, and the list goes on of these people that I revered and respected in the music industry. Like for instance, Dorinda, she is a legend as it relates to gospel. She's a gospel icon, and to be able to pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I got a song that I started writing it, and it just feels like it's a song you're supposed to sing. And as the song hadn't even finished, I had the vamp only, and I could hear Dorinda leading the song. I can't explain it other than I just heard her leading it, and I said, Dorinda, I got a song I need you to lead. And so she's like, send the song to me. I finished writing the song. Dorinda decided to do it. She agreed to do it. I woke up one morning during the Christmas season, and I'm getting dressed, and this thing comes to me. God has made me brand new. I said, that sounds like Kim Burrell. I can't really explain it. I just heard her in my head as I heard the song, and the song wasn't even finished yet. I just had the hook, and I called Kim. I was like, Kim, I'm going to be recording soon. Don't know the exact date. I just need you to avail yourself. Can you do it? Would you do it? And I said, the song ain't finished yet, but I just need you to do it. There was no qualms, no other issues. I'll be there, And so I finished the song for her and Dorinda. There are other times when songs come, and I'll have to kind of imagine who I need to sing it. But those two in particular, it was like as the song was coming, I could hear their voices in my head. Fearless means to be full of faith, to have no fear, to take the risk, to do something that you haven't done before, to live outside of the box, to expand, to think clearly, to think to do things in a new way that you've never done it before. To me, that's what fearless means, and I think this whole CD encapsulates that. Everything about this was new. A group of people that I've never worked with before, background singers. Some of the background singers I had never even met. I did it in faith. Never met them face to face. I just met them through social media. I heard them sing on Instagram and through this one young lady. Her name is Naasia Barnes. She sings a song called "You Alone" that was recorded by Arkansas Mass Choir. The song blessed me so. I would hear it on XM satellite radio, and I was like, "Who is singing this song?" So I Googled her name, and I stalked her on Facebook. I was like, "We have to do something together." It's a very interesting thing. So she hits me like, "Is this the real Jonathan Nelson?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's really me." I was like, "I know this is a really strange request. I know you've never met me, but can you give me your information, because I really feel like we're supposed to do something together." She's the sweetest little thing. I mean, she is such a beautiful woman of God, and we exchanged information. And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna send you a plane ticket. You come and record with me." She's like, "Okay, I'll be there." And I mean, it just kind of like transpired like that. Like it was a trickle down effect like that. So that's what I mean about being fearless. It was like there was no template for this CD. There was no template for this moment. It's everything about it is new, which brings a song brand new that I wrote for Kimber. Everything about this, it was out the box. It's a new record company, new team, new PR, new everything. Everything is pretty much brand new, you know. And so the word fearless, it really is who I am, and it's what I'm really living. I'm really, to this day, I'm living out that word, because there's no template for fearless. So if I were to inspire someone to be fearless, I would say take the leap. Like, if there's something in your heart that you feel like God is calling you to do, if you feel like there's a dream, like, don't sit on it. Like, get up, like, write it out, like, start talking to somebody about it. And do whatever it is that you're supposed to do, because I'm living a new, if I could say, I'm living a brand new dream that I didn't even know that I could live, because I took the risk and I took the leap of faith by jumping out there and say, I'm going to be fearless. I'm going to live fearless. Even Blue Cross Blue Shield says live fearless. So y'all got to live fearless. I'm still right now promoting the CD, but next, it is my prayer, it is my dream, it is my goal. I really want to tour not just the United States. I want to tour the world, and I really see a tour with myself and some new millennials. It's in my heart, and we've kind of talked about it, and I pray that God will allow it to happen. Myself and Travis Green, and possibly Tasha Cobbs and Jonathan Reynolds, and this new Todd Delaney, this new crop of worship leaders, to tour the world and tour this area, and to really help people to come into the presence of God and be healed. I'm also, I'm still a dad, I'm still a father and a husband, and the next thing after this promotional tour is I'm going to go home and spend a little bit of time with my family. Then I'm going to get back out there and do what I need to do, and eventually, this is news. God has called me to pastor, and at some point by 2017 or sometime during 2017, I'll be launching a ministry. It's not really mapped out just yet, but I know that this generation, and I keep saying to millennials, there's a cry for God, and there's a cry for, and there's a hunger for, like, we don't care about what we have on. I don't care if you come to church with a hat on, if men got on earrings, nose piercings and all that kind of stuff, tattoos. There's a generation that they have a longing on the inside of them to find God and have a connection to God, and so I want to be an example, a shining example to these young people and to these people of God that need to know Him, but don't need to be judged, but they just need to have a love relationship with God and a love relationship with Jesus. And so that's a part of my short-term plan as well. My PR is in the room, the record company's in the room. I am with it. Me and Jason, we've been talking about it. We did a song. Actually, it's interesting. I'm here to be on my office. Shout out to Catherine Bruton and Wardell Malloy, and also to Ian Holder. Those are my peeps. So I'm here, and we did a recording. BMI does this thing called the Trailblazer Awards. Jason and I, Catherine invited us to be a part of it, to do a tribute to Edwin Hawkins, a song called I Need Your Spirit. And we did it together. And at that moment in the room, everybody just came to us. It was a magical moment. and everybody said, y'all got to do a record together. So we started talking to our record companies. Anyway, long story short, we are looking to do something hopefully within the next 2 years. I would love to. This is my twin brother. I would love to do something with him. It's just a matter of really kind of just working out the pieces. You know, I have to do Fearless. He's still working. I am. But hopefully within the next 2 years, we're going to do something. Like I said, we've talked to our record companies, and we're hoping and praying that within the next 2 years we can have something, even an EP, something. But look for it, because we're pushing to make it happen.